Without the decision on Arizona versus California, likely we would not have a Central Arizona project. It was so critical to determine for sure that Arizona had water rights from the Colorado River.
And this decision that was given by the Supreme Court 50 years ago opened the door for Arizona to be able to utilize its full allocation to Colorado River and bring what was needed for economic development and quality of life into central and southern Arizona, being water.
Well, the Central Arizona Project has a huge impact on the economic status of the state of Arizona. So without this decision that came about allowing us to move forward with the Central Arizona Project being constructed, 50% of the population in Pima, Pinal, and Maricopa counties wouldn't be here because they wouldn't have the water to sustain their quality of life.
Primarily it was the farmers. Agriculture what drove the process early on. Without the farmers, we're not sure if it would get done. The Central Arizona Project Association was made up primarily of farmers in the early days. They were very energetic, and they had a mission, and they fulfilled that mission.
Oh, I think there was a tremendous number of people. I think it was a groups of people that were bipartisan politically, that were interested citizens who got involved in the process with some very creative thinking and very tenacious about achieving what was right for Arizona.
The visionaries that hung in there, because they really did. I mean, it was years for us to even realize that this just wasn't going to go in Congress. We kept getting blocked we would get it through the Senate, not being able to get it through the House. And so finally the people realized that in order to get to the end run, they were going to have to take a different road to get there. And so we did. We went to those visionaries went to the Supreme Court.
Well, of course, California was using more than its share of water for years and years, and that was the fear of not only Arizona, but the upper basin states as well. And because of that, we wanted to have assurance that there would be a Central Arizona project in order to fully utilize Colorado River water.
The decision basically said that Arizona does have rights to the 2.8 million acre foot that was given under the Colorado River Compact, and that California could not make permanent use of the water that belonged to Arizona's share in the long term. It was a momentous decision to say that your rights to use that water is validated in law. We're in an era of a great deal of uncertainty. We're uncertain about the long-term amount of water that we're going to have access to in the river. We're uncertain about some of the aspects that were part of the agreement to build Central Arizona Project. You mentioned NGS, and that's one of the keystones of that. We don't move water uphill off the river without energy, a lot of energy. We need people to work together across the aisles in terms of the politics to make certain that we can have that reliable source of power and to keep moving this organization that serves Arizona so importantly forward into the future.